Okay, now the swing. Again, earlier on we talked a little bit about the angles and how you swing the club. Let's just look at what the body does. Let's break it down and then put it together. The first thing is, as I grip that club, I've got this triangle with this Y. All my arms do in the golf swing is literally my right arm folds, my left forearm will rotate, my right wrist bends and my left wrist cocks. And that will get the club somewhere up here on my right shoulder. What the body does is pivot back and through around that rod that I did earlier on. And if you blend the two of those, you basically, my low point is off the shoulder, balls back a bit off the emblem of collar of my shirt. One's the Y bending from the hips, two's the feet for balance. If I've got that, I'm going to now pivot and swing the club. And if I blend those two together, it's club, arm, shoulder away, hip, knee, foot, then it's foot, knee, hip, shoulder, arm, club into the ball as we talked about earlier on. Now, some people start with short swings and build it up. I tend to do it a different way. What I'm going to do is build the movement pattern first, and then we'll get the club control and build the swing up. Now, to get the movement pattern, I've got a little drill that will help you get this movement pattern going. Because from day to day, we're not used to turning that way and we're not used to moving through the ball. I find this drill is very important to get you doing that. Now, you must practice this drill. It sounds easy, it sounds stupid, but if you practice this drill, you're building a movement pattern. We go from there. The reason you can walk is you did a drill where the right arm went forward as the left knee or left foot went forward. Then the left arm went forward as the right knee went forward. It's called crawling. The next thing you did was get on some furniture and rock to liven up the nerves in the base of your feet. When you're good enough at that, you try to copy mum and dad or brother and sister and walk. The drills are important, and this is a very important drill because it's a movement pattern. Just as you learn to walk, you've got the right movement pattern. Some children, parents want them to walk very quickly, and as a consequence of that, they suffer later on in life with running, etc., because they're moving right side, left side, and they're not very good at running. So it's important to do the movement pattern and build that coordination. So what we've got here, we go back to this board, that's our target line. And over here about 45 degrees, I'll put the rod. And what I've got here is an expensive training aid, a bottle. And again, you gather I like laser beams. If you imagine laser beams coming out of this bottle, all we're doing is I line up at my target, one the Y bending from the hips, tailbone high, two the feet for balance. I then swing back and point the laser beam to that stake. If you like, I've come up and in to get that position. I'm then simply going to go down and out. I feel I'm going out to the right because the energy is going this way. But as I come to the ball, my pivot, working around that rod, will bring me back up through to the finish. Another way of looking at that, I'm swinging my left arm up through the collar of my shirt, hand over my shoulder, down and through, circling around from the right arm through the collar of my shirt, hand over my shoulder, I'm up on my right toe. If I do it this way around here, this is a very important part of your dress. Y bending from the hips, feet for balance. Left arm through the collar of the shirt, hand over the shoulder, and now we're going to circle around. I feel I'm circling around the camera or that rod to get to my finish. Right arm through the collar of the shirt, hand over the shoulder, up on my right toe. One, the Y bending from the hips, two, the feet for balance. Left arm through the collar of the shirt, hand over the shoulder. Circle through as if I'm going around the rod, up to my finish. Right arm through the collar of the shirt, hand over the shoulder, up onto my right knee. It's really, really important to get that. If you like that in geometry terms or degrees, as we address, Y bending from the hips, feet for balance. As I turn back, the shoulders are roughly about 90 degrees. 90 degree in my right arm here, and a 90 degree angle there. But behind, dress routine, Y bending from the hips, tailbone high, feet for balance. As I go up to the top of the swing, my arms about 45 degrees across me, and the other angles from face on. It's important to practice this. Now the way to do it, 5 swings this way, have the mirror behind you. You maintain your spine angle. Be very careful. A lot of people do this. As you swing up and in, or get the left arm through the collar of the shirt, hand over the shoulder. As you swing that way, what a lot of people do is turn and look in the mirror and go, oh, I've got the position. It's important you maintain the angle. So as you swing, turn, look back. If you're wrong, same thing, you go back, dress routine, look in the mirror and watch yourself go back. Train the movement pattern. Now you only do 5 of those. Same thing, it might take you 5, 10, 50 goes to get it right, but 5 at a time so you're learning it. Then you turn this way round, Y, bending from the hips, tailbone high, feet for balance. Don't worry about your back swinging now, you're going to circle through. I feel I'm going around this post. As I circle through, I come to my finish. Arm through a collar shirt, hand over the shoulder. It's really, really important that you practice this, because if you can't do it with this, you're not going to do it with a golf club. Let's practice that routine.